Damn.
And that was in the game. That was in the game about 3 days ago. And now, full disclosure, went into overtime. But come on, y'all. Really?
Yeah, like you said, that's
really. You can't have 91 points. Really?
Did anybody else on the team score?
Yeah.
I mean, but for real, when you think about an NBA score, that's only points you
that's
score.
90 points right there.
Yeah.
Yo, that's tough right there.
I know.
Tough. And Kevin Durant, he's smooth as A's. You know what I'm saying? So, man, come on.
Now we just got a hit on the Facebook page. Lissa P, who has joined us in studio a couple times, has asked us about Amari Stoudemire. I'm going to paraphrase where a question or comment is, but she's asking, didn't he just lose his brother, or was he sucking before the accident? It's a fair question for someone who may or may not have been watching a whole lot of New York Knicks games. You want to comment on that, Dub?
Hey, I won't say he's sucking. I mean, come on. No, I won't say that, but he was playing up and down before his brother passed away. The game against Toronto that I was referring to, that was the first game that he came back from his brother tragically dying in a car accident. So I won't classify him in the the sucky department or what have you, but he hasn't been playing to the level of what we are used to, especially when you think about what he did in the first half of the season for the Knicks. He was in conversation as a possible MVP.
Wow, that's powerful.
And just to let people know, man, when we talk about the Knicks, think about it. Last week, the Knicks were a game and a half in the 9th position. Right now, they're in 7 against Boston.
Yeah.
Right? So, let's really look at what's really going on. They're 2.5 games below Atlanta, who they play on Wednesday. So, the Knicks, even though they're having little issues here and there, a week ago they was in the 9th position.
Well, K-Dub, now since you mentioned that they play Atlanta, is that one of your picks of the week?
You are absolutely correct, my man. Tonight, Memphis and Philly, which is on the game I'm watching right now.
Who's up? Who up? Who winning?
Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh, we gotta get the tip jar out. K-Dub. Hey, mail us your check. That'll be $8.
Actually, that game come on at 8:00. I'm watching the New Orleans Indiana game. Well, David West going back to New Orleans team. David West playing against his team that he got traded from. But tonight is the game is like Memphis and Philly. Tomorrow is Denver and the Clippers, New York and Atlanta. Then Thursday, regardless of what you say, Miami plays New York, and the Lakers play Oklahoma City.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Those would, keep it funky right there. Those are 2 good games going into the All-Star break. That by the time New York plays Miami, you'll be a little bit more cohesion, and you got LA playing against OKC. Have at it.
I hear you.
I got a quick question for you all. I heard a question on the radio this morning on a different show, and I wanted to bring it to you guys. Question was the best players in NBA history who never won a title. And basically it came from the fact that other sports, like baseball, you may not have a lot of control over the game. Football, maybe not so much unless you're the quarterback. I mean, you're one of 11 guys on either side of the ball. Generally, it just seems like the quarterback gets a lot of flack, good or bad. Whereas basketball, you can probably say that an individual, one person, has more impact on his game than you do on any other team sport. So just out of fun, I mean, we're not going to take a lot of time on it, but just figured, I'd ask you guys if you could think of some of the greatest players that ever played a game that never won a chip.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Big Rube, start us off.
Stockton Malone, baby. They're probably the biggest who never won a chip.
Carlton?
I don't have to go there, but also let's throw in Mr. Barkley.
Charles Barkley. I'd throw out Patrick Ewing.
You would.
You would.
I mean, I'm a Knicks fan.
Yeah,
I'm feeling a swelling of hate here. But if you look at the stats of Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley, and Karl Malone, you don't want to throw Stockton in there because his position's too far away. But they're comparable. So you can't.
No.
Roll
you can't put Barkley, the mound round or rebound, in that category. You got to understand that man was shorter than anybody else, averaging double doubles.
Really?
Okay.
Real talk.
Hey, can I get in there?
Hold on.
No, you cut your mic off.
Hold on for a second, Doug. Karl Malone,
your mic
who
off.
led the league in scoring like a couple times, who's at 28 points per game.
I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm not saying he wasn't great.
He's better than Ewing.
I'm not saying he wasn't great, and I'm not saying that he wasn't. But I'm just saying Patrick Ewing doesn't get the eye roll like y'all just gave me. I mean, y'all rolled your eyes at me like his name don't deserve
because
to be
you know
said.
that's going to be the first thing out your mouth.
That's
Patrick Ewing. Why don't you go ahead and say John Starks while you're at it?
Because I would have said Karl Malone, but Big Rube said it before me. Then I would have said Charles Barkley, but then you said it. So I said Patrick Ewing. K-Dub, get in there.
Yeah. Thank you, man. It's like double Dutch, dog. Hey, all of those are good, but you know what I'm saying? You really got to open your mind up a little bit further. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm not mistaken, George Gervin never won a championship, and tell me he's not one of the greatest players that ain't win a championship. And if I want to be a little bit biased, I'm going to say Bernard King as well. Bernard King is one of the baddest small forwards in the league. Just ask Larry Bird or Magic Johnson.
Big Rube's making the face.
So you got to open your mind up to a lot more years other than what we just seen within the last 25 years or something like that. You know what I mean?
I feel that, I feel you a little bit on Bernard King, but I have to say he did it to himself when he went to Washington.
No, he came off an injury. He couldn't get signed nowhere else. What you doing? What are you doing?
Why didn't New York take him back?
Because they didn't want him back.
I mean, what do you want me to do?
And then you saw what he did in Washington. He lit the league on fire.
I mean, he was the only person there.
I got another name who was by far, my favorite player as a child. Greater than Patrick Ewing. Greater than John Starks. Greater than Mark Jackson. Greater than every other Knick. That player was Dominique Wilkins. Never won a chip.
Yeah, but see, he had a sucky team.
Doesn't matter. He didn't win a chip.
Team.
And so did the Knicks for most of the time that Patrick Ewing early in his career. Early in his career.
You know what? How about I hit you with two names?
1973.
I'm going to hit you with two names that played on the same team. And they were in the Seattle Supersonic region. Mr. Reggie Miller and Sean Kemp.
I knew you were going to say Sean Kemp. Don't you dare say Sean Kemp.
No. I'm not giving him Sean
Kemp.
You
ain't going to give me the man child. Why you not giving me the man child?
And second of all,
I want the man child in there.
And second of all, Reggie Miller played for the Pacers.
I'll give you Reggie Miller.
Not for the Seattle Supersonics.
I'll
give you Reggie Miller.
All right, you give me Reggie Miller.
I ain't giving you Sean Kemp.
All right, my bad. Reggie Miller and Chuck Person. That's what I meant.
I ain't giving Chuck Person.
He done lost his mind. You know what?
Pistol Pete.
Now he officially, K-Dub. Pistol
Pete was horrible in the NBA.
Hey, he could get that Pistol Pete as well. You gotta understand when you say great players.
He wasn't that good in the NBA.
Funny.
He wasn't that good in the NBA. He was great in college.
I don't know about
LeBron?
LeBron, definitely LeBron. No. Yes,
he's a choke artist.
Yeah, but he never won a chip. That's the whole point of the discussion. He never won a chip.
Nope.
He might be, and if you project him out, assuming he doesn't win a chip, and we know he will eventually.
No, he won't.
Yeah, he will.
He won't.
All right, we won't. I don't want to argue that.
Wow.
But if you look at him today, he might be the best player on the list that we just went through. LeBron, and I'm gonna leave it there.
No, can we leave him alone, man?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there.
Leave him alone,
yeah, sure.
Man. He already getting enough flack for not getting a chip, his hairline, all that. Let's leave him alone.
We're gonna leave it there. K-Dub, thank you again for a great segment of information. Always on point as it is every single week. We're gonna get back with you next week, bro. Appreciate it, man.
All right, man. Peace, yo.
Peace.
All right, Dub.
Ain't no Steppin, Marcus J. Carlton Banks and Big Rube. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to break. I lost my R. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to move into the socially conscious fun entertainment hour. Ain't no Steppin, Marcus J. We'll be back in a minute.
Phone lines will be open.
804-726-3430. We'll be back in a minute.